So we go across. We go down to the clerk's ward, and we see a great tower. So it's called the Tower Sorceress, and in its wake happens to be something called the Wizard's Watering Hole. So this ward is filled with lots and lots of magic.
You throw me that other figure.
Oh, yeah, don't want to lose Morty.
No.
Don't want to lose Morty because he disappears. He's like transparent, and I'm just like.
Well, I mean, you can put anything on top of him, and you couldn't see him.
Well, like there's been times I've had him on the map, and it's like brown at that angle. Mm-hmm. Like you put him on that, like
it's pretty much invisible.
He's gone. Yeah. I'll put him in the green thing. All right, so we are outside of the Wizard's Watering Hole.
Okay.
So Presto's like, I've heard from my associate that when you walk through, a great number of spells are dispelled in various places in here. This is a place for wizards to relax and not have to worry about problems from other spells. So they have a basically you go through the door and it dispels magic that it's able to dispel magic. So Presto's on the way. He's telling you, and he's also telling his small little friend that hopefully just going through the doors is enough to break this out. So we'll see. Yes. So do you want to enter in?
Yeah, I'll try to go in.
So do you want to go in first? Presto?
I'll let them go first.
Okay. So Presto walks through. So unseen servant will disappear. Of course, I don't know, like he's not holding anything anyway. So it's just sort of you'll see it disappear. So you go through, and when you come through the little prism thing, the gem, it cracks and starts to shatter. So Presto's looking at it. It said this must be breaking down whatever spell this is in. So he says, so hopefully if we're here long enough, it's going to crack and break.
And I'm just thinking, do you really want to be holding me?
Listen, so you saw that.
Yeah.
So you go through.
I'll proceed through.
All right. Do you want me to give me the?
I mean, it's just a disguise. It's not magical. It wouldn't break. That's just a disguise.
It says it's a spell.
Yeah, it's a spell, but it's actual physical clothing.
So it is.
Disguise self is physical clothing.
Well, you make yourself, including your clothing, armor, weapons, and other belongings on your person, look different until the spell
just
ends.
Look different, so never mind.
You can seem 1 foot shorter or taller, and can appear heavier or lighter. You must adopt a form that has the same basic arrangements of limbs you have.
He didn't use a disguise kit. He used the disguise spell.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it would go away.
I ain't no rogue.
You're no magic user, so hush.
No, yeah. So all right. So I guess we don't need. I guess we don't need that for now. All right. So
I'm a tanky magic user.
So you come in and you look across, and there's a bunch of tables and stuff. Well, but every table, it looks like there's almost like specters sitting there. There is one that's empty. So why doesn't the book do an Arcana? That's probably more you, because I don't think Presto would probably be. He's not there yet.
28.
All right. So you come in and it must be some type of warding privacy thing. So you go in, and when you get into this, so it's private. So there's people at the tables and there's stuff like that, but they're not spirits. They're not like that. It's just sort of, it's almost like a blur. Like through there, it's just messing with what you can see and what you can hear coming out of it. So So again, nice place for the wizards to come talk about spells or share stuff, and people don't necessarily, they can't really spy easily. So if you all go to a table, it will be private.
What was the name of this place again?
It's
Wizard's Watering Hole.
Oh yeah.
again, real place.
Yeah. Well, I knew it was.
Awesome. I like the map.
It's a very nice, and it's very tall. There's like 4 levels to it, but that might be something we come to later. The whole thing.
Spirish.
Yeah, it's sort of good.
Makes sense for wizards.
So do you all like?
I can't do anything.
Well, do you?
I kind of imagine the.
Do you
like
tell
the,
Presto?
Nope.
Or so because Presto's he's a little freak. Even though he's still got it, he's like, I don't like ghosts. You know, so he's a little like he's sort of very timid. You like you can probably tell this that he's sort of timid. I don't know if you would know about this. Because this is like really high.
Yeah,
high
no,
magic.
I wouldn't. I would know the location, but not
really the only person that would I think would understand would be the book.
Yeah, no.
You know, Bad's the only one that would. You know, unless it was like a natural 20 and you may have heard someone pass. I don't think that. So, but you don't see anyone here. Like about everything here, like the bar is just. It's like there are like spectral forms everywhere. It's like, oh, the bar's that. You know, like you'll see that, but there's no solid looking people in here. You don't feel any death though.
Okay. Shall we have a seat?
Presto comes up, and Presto. Oh, do you go sit down first?
Yeah,
I figured.
First.
So you walk in, and when you walk in through there, you become an astral, like this sort of phase thing. So Presto. Did I move my dice? So that's a 20 non-natural. So Presto figures out, it's like, oh, it's a spell. of course it's a spell. He's looking down at the broken things. Like of course it's a spell. It's like
if I had eyes, they would be rolling right now.
So he sits down. He sits the gem on the table along with some books. So the books have like 2 half moons, one going one way, the other, and the other one is like a circle on there. Presto doesn't really. In his rage, his judgment is not in his so he's not really scared of you at all, and he's sort of lost a little bit of any consciousness. But you did help. So at this point, there's a mouth that appears over the table. It says, "Hello." It's like, what may I get you? It's like we have a lot of libations and stuff across from the multiverse that we can conjure to your pleasure. Presto's first thing is he taps the gem. He said, "You thirsty in there?"
And you're like, I have no clue why he was talking to a gem.
I will have water. I do not require any substance that may alter my way of thinking.
Mental state?
Yeah, my mental state.
So Presto's like, "Do you have any bloodroot wine?"
Says
I
don't know.
It's like, "Do you have any bloodroot wine? I've acquired a taste for it recently." The mouth says yes. So it's like we do. So it's freshly squeezed. So I'm assuming that you're imagining somewhere they're squeezing those talking blood roots somewhere. So we have a variety of drinks. It's like water plus blood root. The mouth asks, "Does your gem want anything?"
Can you hear me through this gem?
Yes, it's cracked.
Oh.
So you speak, and Presto's, "I heard you." It's cracked, so your voice is getting out of it now.
Oh. Presto? No bloodroot. You go into a rage.
He's like, "You're not my dad."
This is not the time or the place for blood root.
So, it's like, I'm not the one trapped in the gym, and he slides you across the table a little bit. He's like,
do you want to tear this place down and then rip you from limb to limb for tearing this place down? Once you go into a blood root rage? Because I can't stop them. I'm in a gym.
So.
My mucousy friend, would you like to have some ale or something else instead of bloodroot?
There you go. Get him drunk. Get him drunk. I don't know who you are or what you are, but thank you for saving his skin back there.
You're welcome. It's good to hear your voice again.
Again? Yeah. Told you all. I had my suspicions on who you was, and I'm pretty confident that I know.
Are you speaking out loud?
No, I'm thinking that.
Oh, I was like, I didn't know.
I'll answer back to you. I'll answer back to you. Whatever you want to do.
So.
We'll see how it goes.
So it might surprise you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I have my suspicions. But that's my mental thought.
So Presto succumbs to reason because you know what? He has some blood roots in his hat when he wants war later. A little bit of liquid courage, so to speak. You know,
save that for later.
Yeah. So, because it gives him some benefits, you know, holding concentration, you know, some other things. So, and not running away, you know, at a mouse. So the mouth comes back and everything appears. For some reason, it gives a glass of water for the next to the gym. So
Curtis.
It says, "I hope you don't rust." So, and it says, "Oh," and it says, "How wrong of me? It's been a while since we've had a war forged in here," and it turns into oil. So, WD-40.
Yeah.
So that's actually
that's
actually what Presto goes. I'm like, maybe WD-40 would help.
So just pick me up and drop me on the glass.
Okay, and Presto he drops you into glass. Through the cracks, the stuff starts pouring in. So
is it bubbling?
Yeah,
like
so he's having like a oil bath. So right here.
It's alright, I can't drown, so it doesn't matter.
That's true. You don't breathe, so
it doesn't matter.
Don't matter. So Presto's like, I hope this is helping. So I really don't know. I really don't know how about going about talking to a great wizard. He looks over at you. He says, "Sir, I'm sorry for my rudeness. I have trouble concentrating a little bit. I usually have a little bit better manners. I didn't ask your name."
A patron.
Pat.
Ron.
Which is it? Which is the loudest part? Pat or Tron?
Pat. Patron.
Patron. Okay. A patron. Okay. I think I got it. He does have a patron. So, well, I appreciate your help. It was really lucky of us to have you show up with you did. I'm glad to treat you to something. I cannot really tell you what we're doing or why we're here, because I rolled for that, because like he sort of got, once he sat down, he sort of got his senses to be like, like that, and he's also not a researcher himself, so but he was about to tell about the House of Liars, but he didn't. So he's like, but we'd have been in trouble if you all didn't come along and take care of the gift.
I am here at your service.
And the entire time I'm thinking, a patron? Did he just call himself a bottle of Patron?
Or a patron?
Yeah. I was going to get to that one. A patron. But I think
So,
Patron. I think Patron's such
a patron. A patronus.
A patronus. Do not tell Sir Charles about that spell. More char.
He said, we've had a string of bad luck lately.
I can tell. Since you've had some rough days.
Yeah, so his robes are a little stained.
Prestidigitation.
Oh, you clean his robes?
Yes.
I was like, oh, thank you. Let me see, does he even have that?
It's
no.
Presto, so.
Yeah, Presto does not.
But we're in a fine establishment here. You need to look your best.
So, it's he's all cleaned up, for the first time in a long time after he's regained the magic sickness. So Presto takes his hat off, and keeps it off. He figures he won't try to be rude, and you see what looks like
There's a peculiar magic item. What can you tell me about it?
It's like it was given to me by a very dear friend that I've not seen for a very long time. He gave me and my friends some wonderful items because I'm not from this realm. Well, I'm not from this realm, and the realm that I came from, I'm not from either.
Sadly, I understand.
So
many things in this realm are not what they appear.
So he said my world didn't even have magic. So, but luckily I've got my friends there, and I just have. I have their items, and just the memories as I have a good job here to keep them safe.
Well, very noble of you.
Presto goes, not really been called noble too much in my time. Usually, so he's drinking. Wait, did you get him wine? Did you tell him to get him ale?
Wine.
Yeah, so he's been sipping this. He's been sipping this ale without really realizing really what he did, which is probably a mistake. so
I'm just sitting in my oil.
So are you like floating? Well, you probably wouldn't float. So just laying. So he's like been drinking this, and oh, there's a constitution roll for you. That is a 4 + 1, so that's a 5. So so he starts regaling his story about how he's been watching this library ever since he got here, and his friend that brought him here said as long as he could guard the library, he could probably guard his own world. And along came this someone that he, for the first time in a long time, he felt that he might be friends with, and he went on an adventure for the first time in years, and that they went to this casino, met a pretty fox. You take that how you want. Got really sick. Really sick, and he's having trouble remembering from the point that he was sick on. But you just know he's like, I have to help my friend. I haven't had a friend in a long time.
Quite a tale.
He didn't leave me, but I left him. I didn't want to leave him, but he came back to me because he must be my real friend. It's like a friend for life. It's like we are bonded.
I have a feeling you and I will be good friends as well.
So
another round.
He's like, you're my friend.
Of course, another round for the wizard.
So it just feels up.
22 on an insight check on what he's talking about.
I have no malice.
So all right, what are you trying to gather?
I mean,
friend.
Yeah, friend. If he actually means that.
Oh, to see if he's maybe trying to. It's like, is he going to turn on him, or because I'm assuming that you're keeping the eye on the things that are on there, the best you can.
His intentions.
His intentions. Well, you look at him and you notice that he's studying Presto a lot. He's just looking. It's not really, it's not made any moves. He's not let go of this weird skull. It's not like shaped like a normal staff. It's sort of curved. you did notice earlier that he used it sort of as a shield. When they came up, he used the skull and it like deflected it. It was not like so you just automatically feel magic emanating from that skull shield. But even in here, it has like a low level of magic emanating from it. It's not accessible because you've already assessed that stuff's going on, and you feel the magic of like the other stuff in here, but it's just that skull device has a lot of magic coming from it.
Okay, but that still didn't match his intention.
So you just see him studying like he's studying everything. You definitely know that he does not know Presto. He's never met Presto. So I'll give that with your role. It's like that means this person probably has not been to the library. That's probably the best thing. Okay. From the stories you've heard and deduce that there's been a Presto there for a while. So you can roll a deception or performance or insight to whether or not he because you're going to feel him studying you anyway. So you don't have to tell me which of the three. You just can tell me what your roll. Because what was yours?
A 22.
I know. So it was just.
I know, but I mean that was just on an insight, so he shouldn't sense any of that.
So.
That's why I was trying to figure out. I'm like, how can he sense an insight?
But that's how he's presenting himself. Mm. So I don't think he's not going to like change anything.
Yeah, it's be a.
Because Presto's studying it, so I'm not sure how he's presenting himself.
I already know what Presto is.
You got me by one.
Yeah. So it's just. So I don't know which you rolled or whatever, but it's just your presentation. It's like am I wrong in what I said?
No.
Okay.
Not
all right.
I have no ill intentions.
No, it's like I said.
I'm literally just intrigued since he's still trapped in the gym. I'm just.
Yeah. You don't even know what's trapped in the gym.
Yeah, you don't know what's in the gym.
No, but since something is in, I hear the voice.
Because Presto never got. He just said they needed to get here and get something out of the gym.
Well, it's a sending stone that I'm talking to.
And your only hint is that the mouth was talking and said something about a warforge. Mm-hmm. So it negated a thing of oil. Yeah. So that's it. So as far as you know, that might be a warforge, didn't it? Mm-hmm. Maybe. So. So again, you're all. The food comes. The mouth asks if the gym needs any food after it gets you all some food. So,
nope.
So it just bubbles.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it just projects out anyway. So magic mouth is. It goes away and through the food. So you all eat. So we got food. A little cup appears on the table. And there's like a symbol of a coin on it. So Presto's offers to pay since you were a patron. Was nice enough to help them out. So he pays, and Presto says, I guess our business is concluded. I need to stay here with my gym for a little while longer because like I said, I've already rolled. He's smart enough to think that it's the anti-magic in this place is breaking it down. So before too long, you should be able to smash it. So you could do an Arcana too, if to see if you understand, because you saw it. It's like you saw it break. and it's on the table in the.
17 plus 6, 23.
So you know what he's doing. So do you wish to leave? Do you wish to stay?
I'll hang around because basically, tell him like, well, my new friend. If it's all right with you, I believe I will.
Friend.
I've enjoyed your company so far, and
yes, by you calling him a friend, Presto's like, oh, take it all the time you need. We're happy to have more friends.
Yes.
So we're happy to have more friends.
And I'm currently not engaged with anything at the moment. I believe.
He goes, you were engaged?
Well, not that type.
You were engaged?
Not that type of engagement.
It's like it's not to the skull, is it?
No. But I believe that my services could be of use to you to help see you and your gym on your way to wherever your end destination will be.
Are you a wedding planner?
Cast Mage Hand behind Presto.
What'd I do?
I just have it smack him in the back of the head.
So
and then
it dispels. It's about to, and it sort of like whiffs as it turns into, as it dispelled. So Presto's hairs on his back, his neck stand up as sort of wind. He's like, you are a wedding planner. I felt it in my bones. he's like, engagement.
I'm a planner of many things.
He's a bad. Are you getting married? It's like, is it to a toaster? He's drinking. He's drinking more ale.
I'm gonna slide the water that they set down. I'm gonna slide the water. Here. I need some of this.
He goes, but I wanted ale, and the water turns to ale. He's like, it's like he drops more in the little cup of coin. So, like he's well past the. He's past the point. All I needed was like a little bit.
But I have thoroughly enjoyed our conversation, but what can you tell me? What is your final destination?
He's like, I remember watching that movie.
Stay away from a log truck.
Yeah, he's picturing being crushed by logs. He said that was scary because there are no trees in here. It's like apparently like the mixture of the alcohol and the blood root is like he's like brave paranoia. He's like, I could catch the log.
I'll snap my fingers in front of him just to.
Oh.
Hey. Are you with me?
So yes. He's like, yes. Your fingers are very loud.
Yes.
So he's like, Bad, where is our final destination? As he's talking to the rock on the table.
Is the rock your compatriot?
It talks to me. It's my friend.
I roll some insight on it just to see like this guy might be a little off his rocker anyways.
We did almost die.
It'd be 17.
So he's like, are you looking? It's like, are you not want to be his friend too? It's like he's a good friend. He cured me of magic sickness. But you know, he didn't really help me very much when I was originally sick. You're a bad friend. You just bad. You know, here you let me suffer and vomit and just be sick a lot.
You were sick less than an hour.
You couldn't help me on stage. He's like maybe you're just pretending to be my friend.
Could it be that maybe in your sickness there was something to be learned? Could it be maybe in your sickness there was something to be learned? He was allowing you to be sick for a reason. Maybe a cautionary tale.
No. It's like what's the cautionary when I've can fill up a pool with my vomit, magical vomit.
I'm gonna kind of scoot away a little bit. Just kind of.
So magic sickness. So but he's like, they're like he's about to talk and there's some commotion, and like through all these veils, you see people come out of the other veils because you can see in and out normal, and there's a bunch of wizards that come out, like a lot of wizards come out, and they go outside, and there's a magic mouth that pops up talking to one of the wizards. So again, you can hear out, but they can't hear in. The magic mouth's talking, saying that the Lady of Pain has been sighted for the first time in weeks in this ward. It's been a while, but she's had more of her Motrons out lately. But she's actually walking through the streets. So the wizard says they're going to the Tower Sorceress to watch her path, because you can go up, and this is like the tallest thing in that, so like you can actually go through. So that's where a lot of the wizards. She's not in this ward very often.
So, to Presto, like, you ever seen the Lady of Pain, Presto?
No. Usually, if she is near the library, we go somewhere else. Sometimes we go into the library, we don't go to the place that they do everything. But when we go in, we're the Watchers. It takes us to like a place to sleep. It's where we sleep. So we sleep in the same bed. It's like he smells the other one. So.
Okay.
Patron, do you really think he needs to be near the Lady of Pain?
Well, I think seeing the Lady of Pain and all that she is, it can be a humbling experience for some, especially for a young wizard like himself.
Yeah, once he ends up in the...
But everyone says being around the Lady of Pain is bad.
Oh no, none of this would be here if it wasn't for the Lady of Pain.
So, do you have a friend that you're looking for?
No, sadly, I've lost most of my friends, but it seems I've gained one here today.
It's like, why are you here?
Just my travels through this realm have led me here, and I've seen someone in danger, and I thought that my services could be of use.
Presto's fine with that answer. What's your roll?
A 13.
So roll against that. So, somewhat true. But it's like he definitely left out some information.
In a sense, yeah, a half-truth.
Yeah, so he held something off. He didn't lie, just held, didn't tell him everything. So Presto's like, so you had a friend?
Oh yes.
So it's like,
dear friend.
Are you looking for that friend?
No, sadly he is no longer with us.
Huh. Just like my friends.
Yes. See, we have a lot in common.
But they're not dead.
Oh, well, that's good.
So they're not dead. And the gym finally cracks. And out comes it is on the table.
Ah.
I'm just sitting
covered in oil.
I see your other friend has graced us with his presence.
Don't even flinch.
No,
I'm sitting on the table.
So, yep, you're just there. Do you want to get off the table?
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna sit there.
You're gonna sit on the table.
I'm just sitting on the table.
I don't have a sit condition, so I'll just put prone. Wait, you sitting like Indian style on the table?
I imagine whenever the gym breaks, the glass breaks, and I'm just sitting there. Yeah.